It has been sold to us that after school, everything else will be easy. But then, is it actually true, or is there something deeper? And that's what we're having a conversation about today. And with me, we have Abdullahi Mohammed Amir, a recent graduate, and he's here to share his own experience with us. Say hi to them.
Hi.
All right, and welcome to the FGW podcast, the Unscripted series. Mr. Mohammed Amir, it has been sold to us that after school, everything else will be easy. Was it the same to you, your experience when you were around this time during your 300 level? How did you assume your life would be?
Yes, when I was in 300 level, I felt like immediately after I graduate, maybe just a month or 2 months break, I'll go for my NYSC, start receiving allowance, start a business. But I ended up realizing that our system of government or the way things go in this country is very bad. For example, I was expecting like immediately after convocation, like after a month, least or maximum a month, we'll go for our service. But here I am waiting. Actually, there are like two badges before us. There were two badges waiting to be inducted or to start their NYC service. And after them, we might not get an opportunity for all of us to go because of the population on ground. Many people are due for NYC, but due to limited resources and constraints, most of the recent graduates are at home doing nothing. And to worsen it all is that some of us don't have skills. So we don't have anything to do. So most of us sit at home and realize that when we were in school, we were even doing better because at least we were reading, we were going from here
You
to
were doing
there.
something with your time.
We were utilizing our time, but now staying at home doing nothing, we don't have any skills to sell or to earn money. That's a big catalyst for our downfall before going for service.
So now you are blaming the government for you not doing anything now.
No, it's a two-way thing. The government has its own fault. We have our own fault. For example, our own lack of skills. Government won't force you to do everything. They just provide you the avenue, they guide you to the path, while the rest is left up to you, whether you decide to make it or not.
You have involved the government in this, and the one interesting part is you also involve the individual. That's self-responsibility.
Yes.
So I want to ask you, what was the biggest shock for you when you graduated? Was it the pressure that came with it? Was it the constant comparison? Or when you wanted money and you don't have it?
Yes, I would say the biggest shock. I don't think I had any shock because it was something that I have already analyzed before I
You were
graduated.
prepared before you
Yes, I was prepared for it. That's why I'm now using my skills to earn something. I'm into something now. So I was prepared. So it did not came to me as a shock. In fact, there was a time when I was working for one of my clients, I was feeling like I was even afraid that we shouldn't be called for service now. Like, no, this time it will be very bad for me to go to service because I'm already earning money. I don't want to go for service now. Let me finish for now, then I'll come and do it.
We know your true color now because now you are earning money. For say you are not earning money, you would want to go for
I'll go
service
sharp.
so that you have something to do with your time. Okay. So now you see some people, they do not have this skill. They do not have everything figured out. They don't have something doing. They are just there. Yes, because as much as we have those that have figured out their life, there are those that haven't. They are still trying to move on. They are still trying to push. Before you graduated, what did you wish you knew before now?
Before I graduated, I wish that I built myself more. I invested more on my skills. I invested on building my business before I graduated rather than building it now.
So like we have those that they only focused on book. You were that type.
Very bad, yes.
Okay, you
I was
admit.
a freak.
Okay.
I was a victim.
Okay. So what advice would you have given to your younger ones?
Now,
Yes.
one, it's good to focus on book. Education is a lifeline, is a life wire. But know what you are doing. Be prepared for the outside world.
Now that brings me to another question, because you made mention of having skills. Also, those that they should know what to do, they should not focus on book. So it led me to this question. Before you graduated, would you say school built us for the reality, or was it just to pass exams? Like they say, school na scam.
Yes, it depends on the individual learning. Yes, they prepare us to pass exams and all those. But what school really teach is that they teach you the theoretical aspect of your life. At the end of the day, coming out, coming in the public, coming to face the reality without school, you have to employ or use what you've been taught in school to be able to critically analyze issues or situations. So school, yes, the idea of school being a catalyst to our success, or they teach us leaders of tomorrow, right? Yes, all
But
those
are we
ones.
truly the leaders of tomorrow?
Yes, but let's be old first.
Okay.
When we are old.
You said let's be old first. What do you mean?
Yes, now. That's the nature of our country. If you are not
Okay.
old, you can't be a leader.
Okay, that's bringing about
yeah.
youth leadership is
Yeah.
not being involved well.
Yes, that's the natural phenomenon being threaded into us now.
Okay.
So yes, it's good, but mainly learning in school, I feel like they are giving you the knowledge to apply in the real world. But whatever you are being taught in school, I feel is still theoretical aspect, not the practical. Is when you come into the after school, when you come into the real reality, when you come into building yourself, you need something you don't know how to do. That's when the knowledge, application of the knowledge comes in.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Amir, for that wonderful insight. Now, we would like to go further into the one word only game, where I would ask you a question in one sentence and you would give me an answer with just one word. Calm down.
It's fine.
All right. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. So now let's get into it. After graduation, is life more about pressure or freedom?
Pressure or freedom? I have to answer with one word.
Yes, no explanation.
About freedom.
Is the unemployment after school embarrassing or normal?
It's normal.
Are you sure?
Yes, judging from our country's situation, me, I don't even want to work.
You don't want to work with another person. Why?
Yes, I don't want to work for anyone. I want people to work for me.
Okay, like a contract. You want to be having contract instead of being under an organization.
Yes, I want to build my empire myself.
All right, that's good. Right now, are you confident or figuring it out?
I'm confident.
You are confident
Yes.
in what?
In what I'm doing,
What are you doing?
my business, I'm
Your
building
skill.
myself up in my skills.
The
I'm-
skills that you have, did you build it before, after school?
It was during.
Okay. So I want to ask you one last question. This one will determine where you stand. We'll know where you stand, whether he is for or against. School na scam, yes or no?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
But you are the one defending the education system. You were like going against it. It's just giving us theoretical, not practical, more or not practical.
No matter how bad the educational system is, you need that quality.
You said quali, not even see what Nigerians are calling our certificate. It's just
you need
quali.
that degree. At the least, the minimum, you should have a degree.
So it's more important, no matter how bad the country
No matter
is.
how bad it is. There are many opportunities that you get. They'll just ask you, what's your educational history? That's when you tell them, I Naje Kaswa. Who would want that? Even if you are going to
But there are
another
those that
country,
make money through their talent, not their education background.
still they end up employing those that have been educated to manage their empire, or else
It won't survive.
it won't
in
survive.
this era.
Imagine you are educated and you have your empire. Let's say through your skills or talent, you build your empire and you are educated. All those small money that they will cheat you, maybe during legal frameworks, privacy policy, all those things, it will be
Okay,
mediated.
now this is leading me to another question. Would you say the Western education is the only means for someone to be educated?
Western education,
Yes.
judging from our country now, since our colonization period, I think it's not that I think the Western education, that's the best and most advisable way to learn.
But before the Western education, there was a means of education, a way people used to write. Let's say during that time, there's what we call Hausa Ajami that the Northerners used to write before English came.
Yes, but there was still a barrier, a language barrier. A Hausa man can't effectively communicate with an Igbo or Yoruba man. But with the coming of English as a one language, as a country language, our primary language, it has unified and closed down the language barrier.
All right, thank you. We have digressed enough, and you would say that Amir has given us his own experience and insight, and we would say that it's not only one person that is going through all this alone. Life after school is something that some might say they have figured it out, but not everybody. We would also say there are some that are still feeling stuck. But something I would like to leave you with today is that you should know that life after school is not the end of the road. You still have more ahead, isn't it? What would you like to say to them before we end?
Expect the worst after school, not during the school.
Bam, don't quote for us. Expect the worst after school, not during the school. He has dropped quote for us. People should listen. So what I would like to say to you guys is do what works best for you. And I'll catch you on our next episode. And don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe for new episodes. See you next time. Bye. Say bye to them. You don't want to smile at my audience.